So it's been 3 weeks since my last video, and I didn't want to keep uploading because it was a lot of jumping around. So if you were following up, or I'll just give a very quick briefing. um, I set my goal to get a table saw by a date, and the reason why I'm posting it is today is the 1st of May, and my deadline is for tomorrow. I'm supposed to accumulate money to purchase my table saw, right? But within the 3 weeks I know the last video I said that, it's self-discipline and keeping up with it and stuff, but I've realized that you need to relax more. I needed to relax more and not worry too much about it. I had to rewrite my affirmations, goals again. It kind of, you have to look into your broader picture, and I adjusted the table saw. The date, my deadline date is tomorrow, which is the 2nd, as I said, and I adjusted it to be either getting the money in my hand or an opportunity in order for me to acquire the money. I put that into my affirmation. Now, I also put other affirmations for further goals, up to the end of the year, and they all somewhat connected. Now, I'm reading my affirmations for the one that's due tomorrow. There was a nervousness inside of me because obviously the date being close, you don't know if, you don't have that faith because you have such a short space of time, and you doubt, and it's the first time for me. So the other goals, which go up to the end of the year, seems more realistic to me, so I feel like I have more faith. I feel it in the pit of my stomach. But nevertheless, I continued with my affirmations. I didn't religiously read it day and night, but the gist of it, every time I pop into my head, I say certain things in my head trying to convince, that by tomorrow I'll have my stuff. So you have to be open to opportunities, and within the 3 weeks, I'll tell you, it's like a fishing line, like, carrot on a stick. So because I was invited to go to the beach with a couple girls, and one of them is into the woodworking stuff, and we can probably collaborate. And I thought to myself, yes, this is it. And the other girl that I went with, she said that her grandfather had old tools that they no longer use, and I told her to find out if it is they were selling or giving away. So at that point, I thought everything was going, according to my plan. But turns out the tools was a no-go, because apparently she already gave away the table saw, and what she had was more mechanical and not, woodworking. And the girl who wants to work with me, because she has ideas and she doesn't have the skill. I'm open to that. She hasn't contacted me since, and that's a couple weeks ago, and so that kind of didn't turn out to be what I thought it would be. So last week, going through my Facebook, I came across an ad. An optical place was looking for a job, and it was in the field that I worked 18 years at, and I quit 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago. And it was in my line of work. I didn't really cater to do a 9 to 5. I was all bent on, opening my woodworking and getting that stuff done, but, being open to all sources. I jumped at it, and I sent them the email, and I typed in the resume, and to be honest, I didn't really put, much effort into it. I didn't put much detail into my resume. It wasn't one that I had printed and stored up, and I don't have Word, I don't have Office, so I had to do it on the email itself. So it was very vague and brief, but with my 18 years experience and my skill, my ability to do that, what they were requesting, I figured I am a shoe-in. So they called yesterday, and my interview is tomorrow, which is the 2nd, which is my deadline for either getting the money or an opportunity to get the money. So my interview is in the morning, so I'm preparing today to do that. I feel basically like 99.9% confident that this job is in the bag. It kind of throws off my other plan of wanting to go to the UK later on this year, but who knows? Who knows? I shouldn't give up hope, right? With all things, with faith, anything is possible. So maybe I can still achieve that one. So I will keep you posted on when I get my table saw. It will be with my first salary check. So bless.